gave him everything gentle, all the pieces she could spare. She whispered hope in quiet tones, but he barely seemed to care. He loved her like a battlefield where rules were never fair. She kept folding all her softness into a love that didn't share. She thought love meant patience, even when it tore her apart. A soft heart and a hard love, trying to bloom where there's no sun. She kept giving all she had till she was coming undone. A soft heart and a hard love, breaking while he stayed the same. She stayed hoping he'd notice, but love wasn't a game. She learned to measure every word, every laugh, every sigh. She swallowed all her hurt and fear, so he wouldn't see her cry. He held her when it was easy, pulled away when it got real. She loved him with her whole soul, but he could never feel. She thought enduring pain was proof that love was worth the fight. A soft heart and a hard love, trying to mend what wouldn't bend. She gave him nights and mornings, hoping this would never end. A soft heart and a hard love, living in the cracks of his arms. She stayed even as she faded, hiding all her alarms. Love shouldn't feel like sacrifice or leaving pieces behind. You shouldn't have to shrink yourself to fit someone else's mind. She thought being tender was strength, but strength is not being erased. A soft heart needs soft hands, not a love that can't embrace. A soft heart and a hard love finally learns to walk away. She'll keep her tenderness alive and no longer let it fray. A soft heart and a hard love deserves warmth and care. She's leaving what could never hold her to find someone who's there. A soft heart and a hard love, she won't let it break again. You're lying right beside me, but you feel so far away. Your hand is on my shoulder, but your heart's in yesterday. I trace the cracks between us in the quiet of the room. We talk about forever, but it never comes too soon. You say you love me softly, like you're afraid it's not true. I keep holding on to words you don't follow through. I'm still with you, still alone, kissing lips that feel like stone. I'm breaking where you don't see. Loving you is lonely. I'm still with you, holding on while my dress up all my silence just to keep the peace alive. I smile through all the questions you don't ask me at night. I learned how to pretend I'm okay with half a heart. You promised I was everything, then slowly pulled apart. I feel you drifting further every time you say my name, like I'm just someone you need, not the one you choose to stay. I'm still with you, still alone, sleeping next to skin and bones. I'm screaming but you don't hear me. Loving you is lonely. I'm still with you, holding on to a love that's almost gone. You're here, but I'm on my own. Still with you, still alone. Maybe I'm afraid of leaving. Maybe you're afraid of truth. I keep breaking into pieces just to fit inside your rules. If I walk away tonight, would you even feel the proof? I'm still with you, still alone, wearing love like broken bones. I gave you all that's left of me. You gave me maybe. I'm still with you, fading slow in a place I don't call home. You're here, but I'm on my own. Still with you, still alone. I'm still with you in this room, but I've never felt so alone with you, with you. She watched him from across the room, smiled while her chest ached inside. Every word he spoke felt distant, every hug felt like a lie. She gave him all her mornings, all the nights she couldn't sleep, kept her heart in fragile pieces, buried wounds too deep. She told herself it was love, even when it felt like a crime. A heartbreaking in slow motion, every beat a quiet ache. She stayed for all his shadows, even when it wasn't safe. A heartbreaking in slow motion, fading with every sigh. She kept giving all she had while learning how to cry. She softened every word so he wouldn't pull away, swallowed down her sorrow to make the pain seem okay. He held her when it was easy, pulled back when it got real. She loved him in silence while hiding how she'd feel. She thought patience meant devotion, disappear to keep someone from afar. She thought staying made her strong, thought hurting proved her heart, but love that breaks you quietly is not love from the start. A heart breaking in slow motion, but now she's stepping away, choosing herself over sorrow, learning to live today. A heart breaking in slow motion will finally heal in time, no longer giving pieces to someone who couldn't find. A heart breaking in slow motion now finds the strength to stand. She's leaving behind the shadows and taking back her hand. She gave him all her mornings, all the nights she couldn't sleep. She built a life around his hands while her own heart sank too deep. He held her when it was easy, pulled away when it got real. She stayed through every silence, even when she could barely feel. She thought love meant enduring, even when it tore her apart. A heart left behind, beating in the shadows of him. She gave everything she had while he barely let her in. A heart left behind, waiting for a love that stayed. She was there in the darkness while he looked the other way. She swallowed every doubt, smiled through every fight. She forgave before he asked, hoped he'd see her light. But love that's quiet and patient can go unnoticed and fade. She kept giving her pieces while he never truly stayed. She whispered all her longing, but he never heard a word. A heart left behind, breaking while he slept. She kept holding on to him while quietly she wept. A heart left behind, fading in the empty space. She stayed for all the wrong reasons and never found her place. Love shouldn't feel like leaving yourself in order to belong. You shouldn't have to disappear to keep someone from moving on. She thought staying made her strong, but strength isn't self-erased. A heart that loves in silence deserves to be embraced. A heart left behind, she's finally letting go, walking away from the shadows, learning how to grow. A heart left behind will no longer be confined. She's taking back her pieces and leaving him behind. Now she's finding freedom from the love that couldn't stay. She gave him mornings full of hope, nights where she couldn't sleep. She held his fears like they were hers, promises he couldn't keep. She spoke her heart in careful words, afraid of sounding weak. He listened just enough to stay, not enough to truly see. He said, I care, I'm doing my best. She felt the ache, ignored the rest. It was a love that didn't love her back. She poured her soul, he gave her lack. She stayed through silence, stayed through doubt, loved him while he checked out. It was a love that didn't love her back. She broke herself to close the gap. She gave him everything she had to a love that didn't love her back. She learned to read between his moods, measure peace and borrow time. She made herself convenient just to keep him by her side. She blames her heart for wanting more, called her tears a flaw. She kept believing patience could fix what wasn't there at all. He held her when it felt too late, let go before it asked too much. It was a love that didn't love her back. He took her light, gave shadows back. She begged for warmth, he gave her space, called distance needing space. It was a love that didn't love her back. She stayed loyal through every crack. She lost herself trying to save a love that never stayed the same. Love shouldn't feel like proving worth or begging just to be chosen. If effort isn't coming back, something inside gets broken. She thought staying meant devotion, but pain is not a vow. She sees it clearly now. It was a love that didn't love her back, and finally she let it crack. She stopped asking to be enough for someone who gave half his love. It was a love that didn't love her back, but that's not how her story ends. She's learning how to give that love to herself again. She loved him deeper than he knew, but she won't disappear for love again. She trusted him with her softness, with the part she couldn't hide. Thought his arms were shelter from the storms inside. She leaned into his promises, believed they'd keep her warm. But every time she needed him, she stood alone in the storm. She called the danger distance, so it wouldn't sound so real. It was a love that didn't protect her, didn't guard her heart, left her exposed to every hurt right from the start. A love that didn't protect her, let her fall alone. She felt safest in his absence more than in his home. He never meant to break her, he just didn't stay. Turned away from her tears, said he'd deal with them someday. She learned how to be careful with every word she'd say. Love shouldn't feel like walking where you're scared to stay. She thought loving meant enduring, even when it cut her deep. It was a love that didn't protect her, didn't fight for her peace, let her drown in quiet pain while calling it release. A love that didn't protect her, left her wide open inside. She was loyal to his comfort while her own heart cried. Love should be a refuge, not a test you have to pass. It shouldn't leave you questioning if your feelings ask too much. She mistook neglect for freedom and silence for calm. But love that doesn't protect you is already harm. It was a love that didn't protect her, so she learned to walk away. Chose herself over surviving another broken day. A love that didn't protect her, taught her what to choose. She won't call it love again if it leaves her bruised. A love that didn't protect her, but now she protects herself. She gave him all her mornings, stayed through every night, smiled through the silence, held him when it wasn't right. She softened all her edges, swallowed every tear, kept building up his world while hers disappeared. She told herself it was love, even when it stole her soul. A love that wore her down, bit by bit, day by day. She kept giving everything while he slowly slipped away. A love that wore her down till she barely knew her name. She stayed through the heartache in a fire she couldn't tame. She learned to count the moments when he seemed to care. Hid the nights she cried alone, no one would be there. He held her when it was easy, pulled away when it got deep. She loved him with her everything while quietly losing sleep. She thought and and peace she's yearned to find. She learned the floorboards by heart from pacing late at night, waiting for his promises to finally sound right. Her makeup hides the sleeplessness, her smile hides the fear. They call it love from the outside, but it's held together by tears. He says we'll be okay someday, she whispers. We're not now. It's a relationship built on tears, on apologies that never change, on loving him through the hurting while he loves her through convenience. It's a relationship built on tears, on nights she cries in silence. She keeps hoping pain will turn to love, but hope's the sharpest violence. She forgives before he asks, explains away his cold. She carries all the weight herself so he won't feel the load. She remembers who she was before she started to bend. Now every fight ends the same way, with her learning to pretend. He holds her when she's breaking down, lets go when she's strong. It's a relationship built on tears, on staying when she should run, on choosing what's familiar over what she's never known. It's a relationship built on tears, on loving him alone. She gives him all her everything, he gives her just enough to hold. Love shouldn't feel like drowning or like begging just to breathe. You shouldn't have to lose yourself to keep someone with you. She thought endurance was devotion, thought pain meant it was real. But love that costs you who you are is not love you should feel. It was a relationship built on tears, but she's done paying the price. She's tired of crying herself to sleep just to wake up by his side. It was a relationship built on tears, now she's choosing to heal. She'd rather face the truth alone than keep living what wasn't real. They'll call it giving up, she'll call it choosing herself, because love shouldn't be built on tears. It should be built on help. Ooh, it should be built on help. He never raised his voice, never slammed the door. He just slowly disappeared, a little more each morning before she lay beside him. Silence felt lonely in his arms. Nothing sharp enough to bleed, just enough to leave the marks. It didn't hurt It was a relationship that broke her. Gently soft words, careless nights, held together by almost and half-hearted tries. A relationship that broke her gently, no obvious goodbye, just loving someone slowly while she quietly died. She learned not to ask for much, so she wouldn't feel ashamed. Lowered all her expectations just to keep him the same. He said he loved her in habits, not in ways she could feel. She told herself it was enough, even when it wasn't real. She called it peace, not emptiness. She called it love, not lust. It was a relationship that broke her gently. All bruises left to show, just a heart worn thin from loving him alone. A relationship that broke her gently, every day the same. She kept shrinking to fit him, so she forgot her name. Love shouldn't feel like waiting for someone to choose you back, or convincing your heart to accept what it lacks. She thought pain had to be loud to count as being wrong, but some love breaks you softly and still doesn't belong. It was a relationship that broke her gently till she couldn't pretend that surviving beside him wasn't how love should end. A relationship that broke her gently, but opened her eyes. She didn't leave screaming, she left learning to but she's learning to heal loudly. She gave her heart so gently, held her love like fragile glass, smiled through the stormy moments, even when they didn't last. She softened every word, swallowed all the pain, kept loving him completely while he caused the strain. She told herself it was love, even when it broke her slow. A soft girl in a hard relationship, bending, breaking, giving all. She stayed through every shadow while he barely noticed her fall. A soft girl in a hard relationship, holding on when love felt wrong. She gave her all quietly, hoping someday she belonged. She forgave before he asked, hid her tears in the night, held him when it was easy, pulled back when it wasn't right. He took her heart for granted, kept her love on a string. She stayed for all the moments while her Soft girl in a hard relationship finally takes back her heart, walking away from the shadows, learning a brand new start. A soft girl in a hard relationship, now she's free to be whole, no longer giving pieces to someone who could never hold. A soft girl in a hard relationship, once lost, now she's found. Her love belongs to herself, and it will stay safe and sound. She learned to cry without a sound in rooms where love should be loud. She folded pain behind her smile so no one would ask how. He says, "You're strong, you'll be fine." She nods and plays her part. Strength became her hiding place for a slowly shattering heart. She stopped asking to be held so she wouldn't be away. She's a woman breaking in silence, right beside the man she loves. She's holding herself together while it all comes undone. She's a woman breaking in silence, smiling through the pain. She's surviving what they call love, but love shouldn't feel this way. Oh, she memorizes moods like maps, learned when to disappear. She learned that need and reassurance only made him pull away in fear. She turned her tears into patience, her anger into shame. She called it being understanding while losing her own name. He says, "Why don't you talk to me?" She doesn't know where to start. She's a woman breaking in silence, every night, every day. She's still here, still choosing him while slowly fading away. She's a woman breaking in silence, in his familiar arms. She feels safest when she's quiet, because quiet does less harm. Love shouldn't feel like hiding or apologizing to breathe. You shouldn't have to disappear just to be someone's peace. She thought staying made her loyal, thought pain meant it was real, but love that breaks you silently is a love that heals. She was a woman breaking in silence, but she's finding her voice tonight. She's choosing herself over fear, choosing truth over lies. She was a woman breaking in silence, now she's letting it show. If loving him means losing her, then she has to let him go. She broke in silence for too long. Now she heals out. wakes up next to his breathing, but feels a million miles away. Puts on a smile for the morning, so he won't ask if she's okay. She used to laugh in color, now everything feels gray, losing parts of who she was with every passing day. She tells herself this is love, even when it hurts to stay. She's a woman fading beside her boyfriend, standing right there unseen, holding his hand through the silence while forgetting how to dream. A woman fading beside her boyfriend, loving more than she's loved, giving pieces of her spirit, calling it enough. She lowers all her needs so she won't be too much, measures every feeling by the lack of his touch. He says he cares in passing, says it like it's understood, but she's starving for affection in a place called we're good. She mistakes familiarity for being safe. She's a woman fading beside her boyfriend, smiling through the ache, choosing peace for him while her own heart breaks. A woman fading beside her boyfriend, staying for the hope that one day he will notice how she's barely holding on. Love shouldn't feel like disappearing or slowly going numb. You shouldn't have to make yourself small to keep someone close. She thought staying meant loyalty, thought pain was part of love, but love that costs you who you are is love enough. She's a woman fading beside her boyfriend, but she's waking up inside, choosing herself over surviving another lonely night. A woman fading beside her boyfriend, now she's learning to leave, taking back the parts of her he never learned to see. She was fading beside her boyfriend, now she's finding her light again. She stayed when he was distant, smiled through the empty nights, held her heart in quiet hands, hoping he'd see the light. She forgave before he asked, softened every word, kept giving all her love, even when it went unheard. She told herself it was love, even when it tore her apart. A woman holding on too long, giving pieces of her soul, stay for promises choosing herself over shadows, learning what real love knows. A woman holding on too long, now she's reclaiming her heart, no longer giving pieces to someone who tore her apart. A woman holding on too long, now walks in her own light, leaving behind the sorrow for a love that feels right. Ooh.